don't take life too seriously because you'll never get out alive. It's very true, you know, you're never gonna get out alive, so have some fun while you're here.
When we think of Ryan Reynolds, one word often comes to mind: Deadpool. Unquestionably, this blockbuster released in 2016 brought Reynolds to the international level and highlighted his dry humor, timing, and talent to look straight into the camera. Ryan Rodney Reynolds was born on the 23rd of October 1976 in Vancouver, Canada, and he was the youngest of 4 boys. He was born into an Irish Catholic household, and as a child took to acting. At the age of 13, he scored a lead in the teen soap opera Hillside airing on Nickelodeon. Such good results were not followed by Reynolds' instant success on the first level, however. He returned to Vancouver to seek other roles for television, and despite being cut in several scenes for medical genre, he had to work as a clerk in a grocery store. You may not know that Reynolds was active in an improv group that was called Yellow Snow. Do you think of what the early weeks or months or years were like for him when he was trying to perfect the art of stand-up comedy? Reynolds had bigger goals as he wanted more acting roles than Memphis could offer, so at 19 years of age, he relocated to Los Angeles. He was offered a role in the series Buffy the Vampire Slayer but declined it, and later was cast in Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place, which was a TV sitcom. This show allowed Reynolds to develop his signature comedic style, which he later brought to movies like Van Wilder. This role primarily collaborates with the political party it belongs to in the delivery of its parliamentary mandate. Which role did Reynolds reject that could have paved a different path for him at the start of his profession? It was Xander in Season 7 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Reynolds' filmography is diverse, ranging from action films like Blade Trinity to films such as The Proposal, which is a romantic comedy genre. However, not all of the products and services he invested in directly met the market's demand and approval. Cinemas such as Green Lantern were bad and critiqued, however, Reynolds never stopped and he is still charming. Intriguingly, Reynolds trained for 3 months and gained 25 pounds of muscle for his role in Blade. Trinity has become a popular go-to card among Filipinos because many Filipinos believe in the existence of the Trinity. Talk about dedication. Reynolds began receiving more attention during the mid-2000s with the films The Amityville Horror, 2005, Smokin' Aces, 2006, and Definitely Maybe, 2008. The talent that the man exhibited was versatility, and his mobility across the 2 different genres was amazing. Not long ago, he became a leading man in Hollywood, and this induction stemmed from his performance in the romantic comedy known as The Proposal, 2009, starring Sandra Bullock. It was a box office hit, and finally, Reynolds was established as the star that the production houses would have clamored for. He also did voiceover acting in the animated films Turbo, 2013, and The Croods, 2013. These characters were unique because of the peculiar voices, and humor attached also provided, which was an extra facet to him as an actor. In 2011, Reynolds was featured in Green Lantern, which was an expected superhero movie, but sadly, it was awful to most people's taste. Unfortunately, the movie proved to be disastrous for Reynolds as an actor, but he did not deviate from the path. He did not let the experience defeat him, but he carefully built on it and looked for other opportunities that he could use to prove his skills. An unintended but beneficial situation that came out of Green Lantern was that Reynolds met his wife, Blake Lively, on set. They first began dating after they met on the set of the movie in which they were acting. That is when they got married, and to date, they have been among the most celebrated couples in Hollywood. Wade Wilson, better played by Reynolds, is perhaps one of the best examples of how humor and action go hand in hand. The film was close to his heart as he personally financed the film, and it has taken him more than 10 years to make it. People appreciated him in this role, and he also helped in writing the script of the sequel known as Deadpool 2. Reynolds initially wanted to bring Deadpool to the big screen, but it took over 10 years. The aspect of entrepreneurship is also apparent in Reynolds' initiatives apart from acting. American entrepreneur known for his innovative ways of marketing bought a share in Aviation American Gin in 2018, which aided in flying the brand to new heights. Aviation Gin in the same year was sold at $610 million, a sign of business prowess by Reynolds. You didn't know that Reynolds also has a share in the mobile company Mint Mobile, making it part of his multi-business? What is important is that Reynolds' role in these businesses is not limited to being their advertising face. He bizarrely holds an active role in the actual process of the marketing and the advertisement's creative, sometimes using more humor to appeal to the consumers. This further proves that he has always been able to use his fame to make money, showing a good aspect of him with amalgams of business genius. Reynolds is listed as serving in various nonprofit organizations. He has advocated for causes such as mental health, the environment, and the health of children, in particular healthcare. Later in the same year, in the COVID-19 pandemic, he and Blake Lively contributed $1 million to food banks for the victims. Indeed, Reynolds is not only financially but also in other ways involved in charitable activities. He educates his followers about the existing issues and prompts them to be active in the initiatives. This extra effort towards providing people a source of financial support is one of the reasons why people should emulate his character. Reynolds and Lively have 3 daughters together: James, Inez, and Betty. Specifically, the couple has been rather guarded in keeping the lives of their children concealed from the limelight. Nevertheless, Reynolds and Lively are very work-oriented people, but they value their family and always try to spend some quality time with their children, going out or enjoying simple and ordinary activities. Reynolds still looks for roles in movies and venture into other business. He has other films lined up for release, and these include Free Guy 2021, where he is featured as a bank cashier who eventually realizes he is an NPC in an open-world video game comedy action. Moreover, Reynolds' corresponding work includes creating and developing the content with the help of Maximum Effort Company. Reynolds is popular but remains courteous and friendly, like any normal celebrity today. He uses social media accounts and he likes to answer the fans' comments either jokingly or warmly. Because of his humble demeanor and common man attitude, millions across the globe have put their trust in him. Reynolds is also not shy of expressing his anxiety issues, which he uses to encourage others to speak out on matters regarding mental health. So, what are your favorite movies of Ryan Reynolds, or how did he inspire you? Do let us know in the comment section, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. We love to hear from you.